This is a WECT Cape Fear Business Break.
Hello, I'm Eric Hine. With me today is Chris Vonderau from the law offices of Chris Vonderau. How are you doing today, Chris?
Well, how are you?
I'm doing excellent. Great to see you again.
Good to be here.
Before we get into another question here, I just want to ask you, you've been doing this for a little bit of time now. Surely you're getting some feedback from some of your clients who have now gone through the process of bankruptcy.
Yes.
What can you tell us about that feedback?
Sure. I've noticed certain patterns that seem to hold true in most cases, both before and after filing bankruptcy. And what I mean by that is, initially what happens is somebody either loses their job, their business goes under, the economy's caused them financial problems, there are medical problems, and it leads these folks to a point where they're not able to pay their debts on time, even though in many cases they had been paying them on time before. What this tends to do first is it creates panic or shock because they've never been in this position before. The next step that many folks go through is they kind of tend to ignore things. They put their head in the sand, they just want it to go away. Well, eventually, it typically does not go away, and there's usually a last event, whether it's a foreclosure notice, a repossession, a garnishment, an IRS tax levy, and that's when they contact me. Now, my advice is when you have the initial problem, that's when you want to come talk to me, because I can help steer you through what the process is and make you feel better, because it's not as bad as you think. The second part I wanted to say is folks who have filed with me, the feedback I get from them is that they feel so relieved. The phones stop ringing. They feel like they finally have their life back into control again, which they hadn't had for a year or two or however long the process has been.
Okay, so it's almost like thinking along the lines of a medical condition. Find out what it is early on, get it taken care of.
Yes.
All right,
yes.
Chris, thank you so much for your time. You can learn more by visiting chrislegal.com or text chrislegal to 910-66.
This has been a WECT Business Break.